Libra, hey there cuties, Melissa here to do your timeless love reading. This is for any placement of Libra, and all cross watchers are also welcomed, but I am going to speak to you like you're a Libra sun sign. Anywhere from single to what? I just skipped right ahead of all of my other stuff. This is a love reading. We're going to be looking at the energy that you bring to the connection, the energy the person you have in mind brings, as well as the potential outcome, and an overarching energy anywhere from single to married and anywhere in between. Just whomever you have on that sweet little Libra brain of yours. All right, babies, let's get at your love life. Could be dealing with a Cancerian, definitely feeling a little psychic yourself here. I feel like that's pretty common for you, but definitely could be a Cancerian and Libra connection. For some of y'all, wow, just lots of stuff. It could be a Pisces that you're leaving behind is what I'm getting right now. Let's get into the reading though. Anything you need to know about me, Libra, and I do recommend checking this out, you can find in the About section of my channel. My readings do tend to get a little deeper. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, but they can get deep. So if that does bother you, do check out, there's a bunch of great readers here on YouTube. Do check those readers out. In your energy, we have the Ace of Swords. In the person you have in mind's energy, we have the Tower card. And then in the outcome, or the potential outcome, we have the Seven of Cups. In the, Libra, we got the Ten of Pentacles. What? I could not get the what? What are those? They're pentacles. In your overarching energy, we got the Six of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Ace of... I do feel like there's a sense of somebody moving on from something else, okay? Not necessarily another lover, but sort of some things that were holding them back from this connection. And I don't even know necessarily that... I feel like it's your person, if I'm not going to lie. I feel like they maybe had some things stopping them from this connection, or... it's not all so black and white or so easy, right? It's not like, oh, this job was holding me back from this connection, so I'm going to quit this job and go to this connection. It was more like they had some life lessons to kind of overcome before they could come towards this connection. And again, it wasn't so simple. They didn't know that's why they had to pass these tests and things like that. But I do feel like they're moving on from things that were holding them back in life. I feel like all the while they've kind of had their eye on you, and I do feel like what's coming are stable new beginnings that are going to last for a lifetime, because we've gone through this sort of mass awakening where we just don't really, I feel like a lot of us, we're coming off a little kind of almost short, right? What we used to call short or intolerant. We're all like, fuck you. I don't have time for that petty bullshit anymore. We don't really have time for petty shit, right? Don't get me wrong, we love, but we're not fake. We're not into fake love anymore. Especially here where I live, we call it Minnesota nice, and I feel like we're not as Minnesota nicey anymore, okay? Because we don't have time for it. We're moving on from that. We do have time to be kind, don't get me wrong, but not for the wrong reasons anymore. That's what I'm getting right now, is that they're moving on from things that they were filling up their space for not with, which is very interesting messages. I do feel like the Ten of Pentacles can mean financial abundance, but more to me, I just feel like that is saying that it's going to be filled with this connection is going to be filled with all the things that matter, right? With matter, like gray matter. I don't even know what that means, by the way. That's what is coming in, matter. Weird messages were coming in the pre-shuffle about liver snaps, liver worst. I don't know what that means. Maybe it means something for you, but I felt like I needed to share it right now. Gray matter, liver worst, liver matter. I don't know what that means. Okay, so that's for some of y'all. One of y'all. The Ace of Swords, I feel like I feel like you're feeling very clear on things right now, and I feel like there's been a lot of lack of clarity. And I feel like you're going, I've been going through this too, Libra. Very interesting. Most of my clarity is coming in a form of, so I was wrong there and there. And it's really interesting. I just turned 40 the other day, and I'm going, oh, damn, bro. Of course we always think our perspective is correct, right? And we can't really see it any other way than our own perspective. And we should not judge ourselves ever for seeing it any other way. It's like, how could we expect to see things from anyone else's shoes? I try to put myself in other people's shoes at all times, but we can truly only see things from our perspective. And I feel like you're just seeing things from of course from your perspective, but I just feel like the universe, God, creator, has just opened a vast new awareness for you. I just feel like like you're seeing things. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. I'll link that in the description box below. And then we do have the Tower card in your person's energy. And like I said, I feel like they're going through some sort of shakeup that is actually, it's like the wake up call, right? But I don't feel like they're necessarily, it feels, disoriented is what I'm getting right now. I feel a little disoriented, okay? It could be a Scorpio, by the way, but I really feel that they're feeling a little disoriented, but I don't feel like they're sad. I don't feel like they're feeling necessarily lost or anything like that. I just feel like they're like, ooh, like they need to get their bearings. But I feel like some opportunities are coming for you in general, regardless of this person, okay? And we're going to get clarifiers on all of this. But in a general sense, with or without love, with or without this person, because sometimes when somebody is going through some sort of, you know, again, I don't feel like this person is feeling loss of anything, really. I know that that's what that's supposed to represent, but I'm not getting a sense of that. I trust my gift, like, I'm sorry. When I say that, people think I'm being, like, grandiose. But I trust the feelings. I'm an empath better than I'm like a tarot card reader, and this is just supposed to represent loss, but I'm not getting that right now. So I can't say that that's what that's meaning. I'm getting a little bit of a, almost like they just got off a roller coaster, right? But I don't feel like they feel sad about it. That's all I can get on it, so that's all I'm getting on it. But regardless, like I said, I am not here to promise anybody a relationship, because that's not what my job is. You know your life. You know where your relationship is heading. If there's somebody that is not looking at you right now, please don't, because of this reading, think that they're coming towards you. That's not what I'm here to do. What's coming in your life, regardless if you're doing the work, is beautiful things. There are blessings coming your way if you're doing the things, if you're taking the steps to better your life, okay? Libra, I'm not going to lie to you. I've been really thinking, I don't know if tarot is for me, because I want this to be, you know, an assistant for people to use to empower themselves and to do better in their life, not something that will help them stop moving, stop going, you know? And I don't know. Libra, sorry to put that on you. You've got the Ace of Swords, the Four of Wands, the Ace of Wands. Wow, look at you. See, this energy is beautiful, although I do think there is a bit of feeling the need to defend yourself, and maybe this person has caused some pain in your life, and maybe you don't want this person back in your life. Maybe they're trying to kind of almost burst their way back into your life, and you're feeling the need to keep them blocked. Maybe you have them blocked and they're trying to. I literally just got a picture of you door locked, like, you know, 20 different door locks locked, and then with a little piece of dynamite outside the door. So trust it's almost like you have all these brand new beginnings and you've passed all of these tests and these phases. Do not allow somebody to come in and mess with that, okay? Especially if your intuition, well, trust your intuition, okay? I do feel like you do have a strong connection somewhere. I don't necessarily think it's with them. I don't know if it's with them. You'll know. That's where I was just about to get to. Don't ever trust a tarot card reader over your intuition, ever. You know who's for you, period. Your spirit's been telling you for years. Your spirit is always going to tell you who's it for you and who's not. I'm going to take these because 3 happen to come out, and those are the amount of cards I was looking for. And I do feel like whatever this is might be over for you, and I do feel like you might have them blocked. I feel like the 10 of Pentacles is you. I do feel like this person is working on themselves, trying to find their place in this world, but I do feel like maybe they're ending something else. Okay, that's one story. I would say just don't wait on them. This is a tough scenario, okay, because I think you have them blocked. Again, I'm not going to tell you to unblock somebody, Libra, because you are a very wise being and you know what's best for you, and I don't want you to unblock anybody. If you feel like you're needing to block somebody, that's maybe you have them blocked and you forgot you have them blocked. There, for some of you, okay? And they're trying to, they've ended something and they're trying to get back in, so that's for some of you, okay? And maybe they have done the healing they needed to do. It does look like they've done a lot of work on themselves, and the Queen of Pentacles is one of my favorite cards. This is weird that this went this way, and I didn't think it was going to. So a lot of work has been done on this person. And the Queen of Pentacles is about authenticity. I do feel like whoever this is has really tried to look at the mistakes. I'm looking at them looking at the mistakes they've made. So this does feel like somebody from your past now. I do feel like they chose somebody else. That's what I'm getting right now, and you blocked them. That's what I'm getting. Not, you know, that, again, that's all up to you. You'll know. Again, if you have them consciously blocked at this time, you make that call on your own. If you have them blocked and you forgot you had them blocked, maybe it's, you know, time to unblock them and just see. If that's something you want to do, don't do that for me. I don't care. You know yourself best. Follow your intuition. It does look like whoever this is has done some work on themselves and is, you know, more in an authentic space. I think what they were doing was trying to appease the world. I just feel that's what I'm getting off of it, is they were trying to keep up with the Joneses, kind of. Interesting stuff. Could be a Capricorn or a Scorpio. That's literally all I'm getting right now. So I do feel like there is an apology coming. I feel maybe that's what it's saying, is they've been trying to send you an apology. I do believe, like, you know, I don't believe in just showing up at somebody's house. I think that's a little intrusive, okay? So maybe they've been trying to send you a text message. This is a weird message. My messages are usually a little less superficial, okay? Like, somebody's been trying to send you a text. I never say stuff like that, so this does feel very specific. But maybe this is happening for a lot of you. Somebody's trying to send you an apology. And again, I don't really like apologies over text messages at the same time. I do prefer that over showing up at my house. Please do not just show, maybe send a message saying, can we meet, right? I do feel like somebody's trying to send you a message saying if you guys can meet, okay? I do feel like somebody wants to apologize for something that has happened in the past. And I don't usually do this, Libra, but I do feel like there is I feel like it's heartfelt. I feel like they have done a lot of work. I felt like they were battling their own inner demons, not only own inner demons, their own self-doubt issues. I feel like they had a lot of people that they felt obligated to, and I almost feel like even family that they felt obligated to. But that could be children, that could be parents, that could be whoever, but I feel like they felt obligated to somebody other than themselves. And I think, and regardless, they had some healing to do. So no matter who they felt obligated to, it needed to separate, whatever this was. I do feel like it is going to turn out well. I feel like they've chosen, you know, I feel like they've gone out to see the rest of the world and realized that nothing was quite like this connection. And I do feel like I said, yeah, they have an apology for you, that then justice will be served. Okay, they got the, this is about kind of like the karmic balance. So this is about like that, the kind of connection, what this feels like is like, it doesn't just end where this ended, right? The scales will be balanced. So it comes back and tips in your favor now. That's what I'm getting right now. It's a very interesting message, you guys. Just not where I felt the story going originally. It turned out really well. Not that I didn't think it was going to turn out well with the Ten of Pentacles here, right? But then I saw this and I was like, whoa. Yeah, it's just so weird. I feel like I feel very back and forth here. I'm not going to lie to you. And I feel like this is how they felt. This is probably how you felt, like, with them. But I do feel like their intentions are actually quite pure here. Evolution. See? They've evolved. And we do need to give each other this space, right? And then also give ourselves that space. Like, do trust yourself. You'll know if they're not ready. Trust yourself that you'll walk away if they, you know, at the first sign of a red flag from this person. I know what we don't trust is that they're going to trigger us and throw us out. Like, what, you know, if we've had a tumultuous or a toxic connection with them in the past, or something that, you know, even for myself, where, you know, if you've, I don't want to go too deep into this. Just trust yourself. That's all I'm going to say to you. If this has been an abusive situation, I am not recommending going back to an abusive situation ever. I don't recommend that ever, okay? But you know what's best for you. I'm just saying trust yourself. That's all I'm going to tell you is trust yourself. Evolution. You realize that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love. And maybe it's saying, maybe this is a new connection. It's saying don't let your past connections make you think that the way that those went is the way that you are. You've evolved. You are capable of true, deep love. You are a good lover. You are a good person. And again, those toxic or tumultuous connections we've been a part of, they were not on accident. They were set there on purpose to evolve us so that we could have healthy connections later. That's not how we are in connections. Those connections were purposeful to evolve us so that we could have healthy connections later. I love you so much, Libra, and I will see you later. Mwah.